So what's the difference between efficiency and effectiveness? And more importantly, why should you care? Now, these two concepts are perhaps most succinctly and precisely differentiated by Peter Drucker, who was a successful business consultant. And he said that effectiveness is doing the right things, while efficiency is doing things right. But here's the thing, understanding the differentiation between efficiency and effectiveness has deep implications for every aspect of our lives, not just for business and entrepreneurial success. Because when we're struggling with anything, whether it's personal or relational, whether it's our health or our career, when our attempts to improve our situation aren't working, well, the cause might just be a confusion of these two concepts. We can think of a 2x2 matrix, so any action that we take can have either high or low effectiveness and high or low efficiency. And we don't really need to think too much about things that happen in the upper right quadrant, processes that are both efficient and effective. These will obviously be valuable, and we should hold on to them for as long as we can. And we don't really need to think too much about stuff that happens in the lower left quadrant, actions that are low in both efficiency and effectiveness. These situations might arise if some external circumstance is forcing us to do something that we're both unskilled at and also just don't care about. It goes without saying that we should attempt to minimize our commitments to these tasks to the greatest degree possible. But one of the easiest mistakes that we can make is to live in the lower right quadrant, where we're pursuing efficiency without having first established effectiveness. And look, it makes sense that we do this, because doing things well can feel really good. But if those efficient actions don't move you towards your goals, then your victories will be short-lived. This can look like getting really good at doing things that don't matter. Maybe that's diving into hustle culture to make more money when actually your biggest deficit is time or rest. Or maybe it's optimizing your diet to try to improve your energy levels, but what you really need is more exercise. Because it's easy in these situations to think that, well, maybe I'm still not doing the thing well enough, and to just double down on optimizing even more. The answer to this is, before worrying about efficiency, first figure out the effectiveness. Get really clear on what you should be doing. Find those actions that are effective but not yet efficient. Paying attention to this upper left quadrant, this is your greatest opportunity for growth. Those actions that are actually moving you towards your goals, but maybe they're just costly, whether that's in time or money or energy. When you found these effective actions, then, and only then, is it useful to start optimizing for efficiency.